Hello everyone, welcome to my channel The Colors of Mathematics, and in this video we are going to solve a playing with numbers problem from class 6. So let's start. The problem says find the greatest number that divides 123 and 115, leaving a remainder of 3 in each case. So now, in order to understand this problem, first of all let us understand what is meant by remainder. Let's take a few examples. Let's say we want to divide 6 by 3. Dividing 6 by 3 means that we have 6 candies with us and we have to divide them among 3 children. So we know the answer is 2. What is the meaning of this answer? This means that the 2 toffees will be given to each of the kids. Now think for a moment that you have 7 candies with you and you have to divide among 3. Still, you will give 2 to each, but there will be 1 candy left over. So this leftover candy is known as the remainder. So the remainder is actually the leftover part, the extra part which is not required, which cannot be divided. So for this, let's try to visualize this problem and see how the remainder looks like in a picture. So I have drawn 2 rectangles here. So the first rectangle represents the number 123 and the 115 because it is smaller. And the second rectangle represents the number 123. Now 3 should be the remainder, so it is the extra part which is not required. So I am marking 3 in both the rectangles. So this is the extra part which cannot be divided. So what is left after we take out 3 from the numbers? We are left with 112 and 120. Now 3 is the extra leftover part. So the numbers 112 and 120 can be divided by some number. So we have to find that number by which 112 and 120 can be exactly divided, because now I have taken out the extra part from them, which is the remainder. And here they say that that number should be the greatest number. So I have to find the greatest number that divides 112 and 120. So the greatest number, so I can write the word greatest over here. And it should be common to both of them. So I write here common. And because it has to divide 112 and 120, that means it should be a divisor of these two numbers. Divisor, I can write divisor. And now there is another name for the word divisor, which is factor. So I can also say that I have to find out highest common factor of 112 and 120. So let's find out the highest common factor of 112 and 120. So I'm going to write them like this separately. Okay, so it's going to be divided by 2 because it's an even number. So we get 56. Again, it can be divided by 2. We get 28. Again by 2, we get 14. Then again by 2, we'll get 7. Now see, 7 is also a prime number. So these are the factors. Now let's divide 120. Again, it's an even number, so it can be divided by 2. Then again, we can divide it by 2. Then again by 2. Now we can divide by 3. 5, we get 5. So 5 is a prime number. So here. So now 112 can be written as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 7. And 120 can be written as 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. So here we can clearly see the common factors. So what is the HCF of these two numbers? Yes, the HCF will be equal to 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. So that means 112 and 120 will give remainder 0 when divided by 8. You can check also. 112 divided by 8, you will get 14. You can check that out. And 120 divided by 8, you will get 15. So that means there is no remainder. But now let's take the numbers 123. 3 has been added to it. 3 has been added. And the number 115, 3 has been added. So the remainder should be 3. So you can check also by dividing. So the number, so let's look at the statement again. Find the greatest number that divides 123 and 115, leaving a remainder of 3. So the greatest number that will divide 123 and 115, leaving a remainder of 3 is 8. So I hope it is clear to you. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.